Hi there and welcome. This is episode 1 of how to work in your scrap journal, and here I'm just finding some materials that I want to work with. So this is an 8.5 by 11 size scrap journal. And I started off by just scribbling with my pencil, and then I was able to find this face in scribbles. Now, I don't always find images right away, but it just so happened that this time I did. And I didn't think too much about it. I'm really trying to work in this journal without expectation and without judgment of myself. So I kind of just went with it. Now I'm going to get out some acrylic paint, and this is an acrylic ink, and I'm just basically smearing it all over. I chose colors that I liked. I didn't choose too many colors. I'm working with this simple palette of about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe up to 5 colors, and that's including black and white. And this is a really nice charcoal pencil that I love, because once you do your sketching, if you get your paintbrush and you add a little bit of water to it and go over your lines, it smears it, and I really like that look. And as you can see, the paper is kind of crumpling up a bit, because this one page that I've decided to use is a thinner paper, and I'm not mad about it. I like that. I really like a crinkly paper sometimes, and I like the sound it makes. And for this journal that I want to keep really loose and do more exploring in, it works really well. So I searched around for another image, and what I came up with is this owl. So I start kind of bringing it forward. And I basically go back and forth with paint and pencil, and I keep developing the design. So I'm putting layers and adjusting the face as I go. Like, there's certain parts of it that I don't like, and even right here I'm like, okay, these eyes are a little bit big, so I'm gonna paint over those, let it dry, and then come back and adjust it. And the key to this style is to just keep moving, kind of pull yourself out of your overthinking mind, and go towards the free spirit in you, and the reckless abandon and non-judgmental part of you that just wants to play. This is very playful, and it feels really good when you're in the moment doing it. So this houndstooth material I'm using is actually tissue paper, and I just tore up some little bits and pieces of it and then glue it down with Mod Podge. I didn't have any of this planned, and it all just kind of, I'm allowing it to come up, and I'm allowing myself to be experimental. I love the way the pink page is shorter, and it can fold back and forth, and so that's why I started the design on the left hand side of the page and let it sweep across. So here's a more up close look at these details, and it's all very messy, and that's what I love about it. So once that dries, actually use a blow dryer most of the time, And I was looking up here at the top, and this kind of looks a little strange to me, all of these scribbles behind the owl's head. So I'm going to cover it up, and I'm covering it up with a hat. And this is kind of my imaginary version of a party hat. And just sketching it out with a gel pen. And then I'm going to paint it in the colors that I want. And I'm still sticking to the same color palette. I've got like a neon pink, turquoise, black and white, and this really pretty brown. It's a burnt sienna. So just have fun. That's the main ingredient for this journal is fun. So because this is party hat, and I want to make sure that I convey that, I'm writing party, and I'm really not concerned if it looks perfect. For these journals, I like to keep reminding myself the messier the better. And you'd be surprised at how much of your best work comes out when you're allowing yourself to just be messy. So there we have party, the party hat. And then another layer to your piece could be some journaling. So now I'm gonna write a little bit about how I'm feeling in my everyday life and how it pertains to the images that are on this page. And this is more of like a channeled writing. And so what I mean by that is that I just open myself up to information that comes from me, and I let it flow through me and come out. So all the words that I'm hearing and that are coming to me, I just let them flow right out without hesitation, without second guessing. And so every time a really loving and encouraging message comes through. So this is talking about how my life is a gigantic celebration of my accomplishments and my relationships, and I'm just so grateful and thankful for my life. And it is a party. It's meant to be a party, and I forget that a lot. But this is a really great reminder to me. And in this journal, you can put a lot of reminders to yourself, so that when you go back and look through it, you can be encouraged by and from yourself. And it's always important to me to put the date in, and then any other little messages I can stick in there. I do. So that's pretty much it for this layout and this idea for your scrap journal. I will be doing several episodes about ways to fill your scrap journals and even how to make your own. So if you have bought one of my journals or are looking to make your own, these will be really great to give you inspiration and ideas to keep working in them. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye now.